Approaching from the sky. Radio contact.
Alright guys, so now that we've gone over basically being a hunchback and having a badunkadunk or upper cross syndrome number 1 and lower cross syndrome basically A and B, I wanted to show you how to help you basically stretch the areas. If you remember, there's areas that needed to be stretched and there's areas that need to be strengthened. For today, we're just going to go over upper cross number 1, some stuff in the upper body. But basically, we want to go over a series of stretches that's the stuff that's tight, we got to stretch it out. How we're going to do that, it's a couple methods, different methods. What I like to do is, it's called PNF. It's proprioceptive neuromuscular facilitation. That's a big fancy word, meaning that you're just going to hold your breath, contract against some pressure, and relax, and you're going to get more range of motion. So with the first guy, we want to basically stretch the sides of our necks. If you remember from the first video, there's stuff with the neck extensors. This stuff here is tight. That's what's causing you to have that upward rotation and basically be kind of hunchback. That's what's short right there. So we have to stretch that out. The first stretch, all we want to do is basically grab the side of a bench or sit on anything, it's a hard surface. Anchor the one side. You may even feel a stretch in your shoulder at this, which is perfectly normal and fine. The other hand, you're going to grab around the side of the head. You're going to gently pull down. Something about 3 seconds is fine. Then this is the interesting part. You're going to you're going to pull in air, and you're going to go against, put pressure against your hand. So it's going to be relax. You've gotten more range of motion out of that. You're going to repeat this 2 or 3 times. And again, that's 2 or 3 times. For the sake of the video, I'm not going to go into it 2 or 3 times. But obviously, we have to do the other side as well. And that's going to feel just as good. You may even feel that one side is tighter than the other. That's perfectly normal. That's most likely your dominant side. You probably have a little bit more impairment on that side. So you're going to have to do like an extra set on that side and pay attention to that kind of stuff. The next guy we want to do is basically stretch the side of the neck. Now we want to hit the back of the neck. This is pretty simple. Grab palms right behind your head, literally chin to your chest. Same as the other method, just pull down, and you're going to feel a deep stretch in the back. Same thing, you're going to breathe in and then contract against that. So again, that's 2 or 3 times also. Same thing. And now remember, what this is doing is taking out that that tissue and everything. It has a sort of neural drive, or it wants to be tight. You're taking that out of it. You're telling it, chill out, bro. You got to learn how to relax. So, along with that, we have the sides of the neck, the back of the neck. We want to then basically hit the whatever else is tight, which is in the shoulder. It's going to be in that shoulder area, specifically the pec minor that attaches from your shoulder to your chest. But this is what's causing possibly like a medial rotation of the shoulders, and that's where this is coming into play. Interesting thing, like if you ever look at runners and sprinters, they're always taught to stay relaxed and not have much tension in their hands or face. You want optimal range of motion for sprinting. You want to be able to go fully back and forth. And remember now, if we have kind of medial rotation or inward shoulders, you never see anybody kind of sprinting like this. So pay attention to that. We want to be open. So again, for that pec minor stretch, all you want to do is set yourself up like in the middle of a doorway, a rack, pretty much anything. Split that guy right there. You want a 90-degree angle So you're gonna put this guy at 90 degrees right around so, and it's gonna be the same. You're gonna look away. Same premise. You're gonna get a stretch. You're gonna breathe in. And contract against it. Exactly the same thing, 2 or 3 times, both sides. And then the last one, obviously, some people don't get into it, but you also have to stretch the lat. That, you know, the shoulder itself has 2 points or multiple points of attachment. The biggest ones that are helping move that shoulder is going to be what's in front of the shoulder, behind the shoulder. What's behind the shoulder, broken up a couple different muscles there, but we want to get deep into that lat, and all you really have to do is grab somewhere up high and basically just try to turn this into it. So you're gonna anchor that side, kind of just turn right into it. You're gonna feel a deep stretch. This guy, you don't have to do that contract relax method. Just kind of hang out, find that spot, stretch the living shit out of it, and we want to help alleviate that tension that's in the body. Obviously, this is just the stretching portion. This is the stuff that's tight. We have to then strengthen by isolation movements, strengthen the stuff that's weak, and then we integrate that into our system, and we should be making upward progress away from the impairment and helping our bodies out, not be into any debilitating natures or whatever. But next video, I'll go into what specifically we need to strengthen, what exercises we should be doing. There's a bunch out there, but we'll see. If any comments or questions, just hit me up.